Hey, Leo besties, and give me a second. Shit, hold on. Hey, Leo besties, and welcome to my channel, blahscrystalsale Leo Tarot. If you are new to my channel, Leo, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't leave my channel without subscribing. Make sure to like this video, Leo, if it does resonate with you in any type of way, and or comment down below and let me know what you're thinking. Take the reading, Leo, as it resonates with you. It will resonate differently for everyone. And Leo, if you don't like my shit, get out my shit, okay? Any other information that I do not state as of now will be down below in the description box. Let me move this up here. Yep. So this is your Mercury retrograde step ahead reading. If you have not signed up for my Riches Ritual, go check that out. Go sign up on my website, blahscrystalsale.com. You will find it underneath the group rituals tab. Sheena, good afternoon, or is it evening? What time did I put this live for? 4:15. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Afro, good afternoon. Dulcie, good afternoon. Patricia, good afternoon. Hello, y'all. Thanks for joining me. I was like, I'm either going to do it today or I'm going to do your reading tomorrow. If I put it off past the weekend, we was never doing it. We were just going to have to move on. But either way, like I said, this is your Mercury retrograde reading, one step ahead for this upcoming Mercury retrograde, which as of now, we're probably in the shadow, more than likely. So either way, let's see what's going on. So what must you experience, or what will you experience, Leo? Leo, Leo, Leo. Spirit. Empress, good afternoon. You driving? Thanks for joining. What must Leo experience, or what will they experience this Mercury retrograde? What did I eat today? Because that's where I be getting lightheaded like a bitch. Oh, I had them cookies. Them little fudge cookies, I was eating them in bed because I forgot I had bought them. I found them last night in the hallway, still in the bag, because I meant to bring them to my bed. So I was eating them this morning in the bed. That's all I eat. Spirit, what must Leo experience? What will they experience? Leo, 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 Spirit. Let's make retrograde. One card only. I knew he was going to do that. One card only. One card only. All right. Angel of Psychic Ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. So, Leo, honestly, this, give me a sec to get it out of my head. Just give me a second. How do you word that? Give me a second. Whatever you wish to call in. So don't always look at a Mercury retrograde as if it's something like disastrous, because it's not. But whatever you wish to call in, use this Mercury retrograde to call that bullshit in, okay? Not bullshit, but bullshit in, okay? Use this Mercury retrograde to call it in. I feel like that is what you must experience. You will experience, if anything else, but it's a must. Be very, very mindful of your thoughts. So if you are a person that likes to go to the negative things and sit in that energy, you really want to be mindful, because then it will be some bullshit for you, okay? Whatever you are thinking about this retrograde is what's going to be. Remember, people will reappear from your past, but you may be the one summoning them, okay? So don't always think a motherfucker's just popping up just to pop up because you could have summoned them. What are you thinking about? Have you thought about them? Did you have a recent memory about them and then go through the whole scenario about that one time when they took you out on that date or whatever else it is, right? Hold on. Hold on. Money. Hold on. Money. Why you gotta go so fast? Money. I didn't want to lose it, but it was money. So if you have been thinking up until this point, which way has your mind been going? Has it been going with the I have or I do not have? I have or I do not have. Spirit is saying that's what's manifesting. I hope you've been on your good shit, okay? Or at least trying to flip the switch when it comes to your ego. So, have you been thinking I have? Because that's what's going to start manifesting. Whatever you have been thinking that you have the ability to do this, you have the ability to gain this. That's what's coming forth. If you have been on the negative, you better hurry up and make the switch because you already know. Why must you experience this? You have the Three of Cups. The World. You're going to find yourself in a different place, Leo. If not now, very soon. You're about to find yourself in a different place. This isn't necessarily like an upgrade, but it definitely can be an upgrade. But you're about to find yourself in a different place. That's all I got, so I don't really know what else yet. You got the Nine of Wands. Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles, sorry. Queen of Pentacles. Happy birthday, too. Spirit's not playing with you, okay? Spirit's not playing with you. So you know how they say God protects his most, I don't know the damn saying, so I'm going to just say most protected. Most loving or vulnerable or whatever. I don't fucking know the damn saying. Put down in the comments. But basically, right now, you are highly favored. Okay, you are highly favored. You are Spirit's most favored right now. And I feel like you are being given a real chance to get to where you desire to get to. You got Justice. I feel like Spirit's making things right in your life. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Spirit's making things right in your life. Which is why it's almost like they're asking you, what do you want? Okay, or they have been asking you, what do you want? But not only trying to get you to ask for what you want, but to believe in what you want. So it's like Kaleem. When his family members ask him, well, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? You know, my baby's almost 11, September 9th. He's coming up next after y'all. But people ask him, like, what he wants for his birthday. He ends up saying Bakugans or Beyblades or some childish shit. And I'm like, the shit I can just go to the store and buy? Why do you say that? Go for the stuff I'm not willing to buy, okay? Where it costs too much fucking money, I'm not gonna get that shit. Why, if they are asking you, your grandparents are sitting here asking you, what do you want? You tell me all the time, I want a PlayStation 5. I want those AirPods. I want, whatever else it is. I want all these games. Why don't you mention that? Why do you always go for the small shit that I could go to the store and buy? I just don't be getting because we're not going to the store and buying a toy every damn time. Okay? God tell them no sometimes. But that's the Spirit saying to you. Whatever you have been believing that you could achieve, that you could have, you are going to get. So I hope you have not been lowballing yourself. And if you have been lowballing yourself, it is time that you raise the stakes. And not just raise the stakes, but you honestly have to believe it. Otherwise, you can't receive it. Okay? As soon as Spirit shows you the door to go receive it, you're not going to go through that door because you don't believe it. It's going to be scary. It's going to be like, oh, no, I don't think I should go that way. I should probably mind my business instead of going to go be curious over there, which, But either way, Spirit's basically saying you're going to receive what you have been believing in. Whatever you have asked for from Spirit is what you're going to receive, but only to a certain extent. You're going to get whatever you are capable enough to believe that you could have. So how far did you go, Leo? How far are you going to let yourself go? How far within your delusions are you going to allow yourself to be and not just state that I want it? So, for example, well, I want to win the lottery. And that's as far as you go. That's as far as you go. I want to win the lottery. You go buy a ticket. That's as far as you go. You got the lottery. You got that ticket. You got that ticket. You believe you were going to win the lottery. You got the ticket. That's as much as you believed. You believed, I want to win the lottery. I want to win, right? And then you got the ticket. And that's as far as you went. Okay, for those that won like $4 or $100, I don't know how much you could fucking win on that motherfucking the little small prizes and stuff. For those that won like those, you went a little bit further. Okay, you didn't just believe that you wanted to win the lottery. You didn't just buy the ticket. You believed a little bit more, so therefore you won something, just not as big as you probably would have liked to, but you did not believe. So Spirit is saying here, whatever you was mixing in your pot for who knows how long and fighting hard for or being able to let go of is about to surface in your life. Okay, now let's move the fuck on because we've been here too long. Oh, it's only been 11 minutes. Look at that. Look at God. Let's move on. So what must you learn, Leo? Leo, Spirit. What must Leo learn? Thanks. Sensuality. You can get what you want, Leo. Okay? You are not born a Leo for no fucking reason. Okay? Or have your placement wherever the fuck it is. You could easily get what it is that you desire, Leo. I don't know why the hell you let these people in this world limit you or tell you that you ain't good enough for something. You could easily get what you desire. You can easily call it in. Aren't you ruled by Venus, the planet of love? Aren't you ruled by Venus? You and Taurus and Libra. I'm fucking out because I ain't that big into the astrology part. Let me know that. I believe so. Always drunk. You ain't gotta whine about. You ain't gotta do too much. Is what Spirit is saying. You don't gotta do too much. You don't gotta whine about it. You don't gotta do too much. You need to learn how to ask for what it is that you want, believe it, and let that fucking shit the fuck go. Come on, diva. Okay, let it the fuck go. You got energy vampire and shady female. Damn, y'all don't know y'all planet? What's y'all planet? I'm not gonna move on until you tell me your planet. Somebody know your planet. I'm going to forget this message. What are y'all ruled by? What planet are you ruled by? Thank you. Is it only the sun? Okay. It's Jupiter. It can't be the moon because Cancer's the moon. I feel like it's Venus. Could be the sun too. Okay, well then fuck it. Venus up in there somewhere. I know they are. Either way, it is what it is. Still, Venus coming up in there. Or maybe the Venus retrograde because it's in Leo that's popping up. Either way, you got materialistic at the bottom of the deck. You could easily get what it is that you desire. Ooh, Tashina, look at us having the same name. We just spell it differently. Look at all the Sheenas up in here. By an actual planet. Okay. Okay, cool. You could easily get what it is that you want, okay? But I feel like you got to stop coming from a dire need. It comes easily. And I feel like that's what you have to keep telling yourself. It comes easily. It should come naturally. You don't got to do a lot to get what it is that you want, right? This is the energy that you need to be in. Having people drunk in love with you. This is what you need to learn. People should be drunk in love with you. People should desire you. People should want you. Okay? When you step into a room, Leo, I need you to stand in your damn energy. Because whether you want to stand out or not, you're going to stand out. Whether it's in a good way or a negative way. Heads are still going to turn, whether it's a good way or a negative way. I don't know many Leos that enter a room that don't do the fucking most. Okay? I don't know many Leos that step in a room that don't do the fucking most. In some type of way. Right? But I feel like this is the energy that you step into the room in. This has a really negative quality. And it's not saying that you always do this, okay? But it's more about the energy, not necessarily your personality or whatever else it is, right? This comes off more of a negative quality. You are giving your energy away, right? So therefore, you're not receiving what it is that you want. You're giving the more that you desire, the more that you think that it's not yours, it's not going to come to you. This person isn't going to move mountains for you. The more you're giving over your power and the more you're just giving and giving and giving and you're unable to receive. And Spirit is saying you need to learn how to get into your energy and not the opposite. This is not where you should sit at, right? What the fuck is the sun? It's like the brightest planet on the earth or on the planet system, atmosphere, universe, out there in the galaxy of the stars. Whatever the shit is fucking called. I don't fucking know. But it's the brightest damn shit, right? So if you are ruled by the sun, what the fuck nobody can put the fucking sun out, right? Nobody can touch the sun, right? And that's what you got to learn. You are untouchable. You are untouchable. But some of y'all be stepping out of y'all damn energy and out of your little element that you be giving over your damn power, over your light to other people. Fuck it. If they fucking light is dim, don't nobody give a fuck, okay? They trying to come into your light. Look, out of the darkness, trying to come into your light. Spirit is saying, let them shady ass motherfuckers be. You need to learn how to stop giving over your power, especially when you are in the midst of manifesting something big. You just cannot be bothered right now. You just cannot be bothered. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. I just cannot be bothered by the fact that you don't like my light. I cannot be bothered by the fact that you have an issue with how my light is shining, okay? I cannot be bothered by the fact that you don't like what the fuck I'm saying, okay? Or what I'm doing. You think Mariah Carey is bothered by what the fuck she doing? By anybody saying she ain't hitting them notes? That show probably cost her not cost her. She probably got like $10 million from doing that show. And literally just whistleblowing. And barely whistleblowing. Saving her little pipes and everything else. For when she wants to use them. You think she's bothered? No. And Spirit is saying, why are you bothered? You need to learn how to be the most unbothered version of yourself. Because the sun is untouchable. You got Justice, the Knight of Swords. The sun is untouchable. Can't nobody touch you, Leo. Can't nobody touch you. Can't nobody touch what's for you. Can't nobody get in the way unless you let them get in the way. Can't nobody get to you unless you let them get to you. And the Queen of Swords. Where are your boundaries? Where are your boundaries? Only the most delicate of whoever you deem to be the most delicate can get through to you. And even then, there's conditions. There should be conditions. Always conditions. Just because you trust them today don't mean you can trust them tomorrow. What are their intentions? Because remember, people's intentions are always changing, but it's changing based off of their needs. So today, my intentions with you may be for sessions. Well, let's just say, like today, my intentions for you is to watch your Mercury retrograde reading. Tomorrow, I do another reading. My intentions for you are to watch the other reading. So people's intentions are always, I'm getting congested. Sorry, hold on. People's intentions are always changing. You got the 5 of Wands. Just because they're not angry at you today don't mean they won't be angry at you tomorrow. Just because they're not acting jealous of you today don't mean they won't be jealous of you tomorrow. Or, hold on, just because they're not acting jealous of you today does not mean that they are not jealous of you today. Just because they're not trying to use you today does not mean they won't use you tomorrow, because you never know how your life is going to change tomorrow. So you may not have anything today. So this may be your bestie. This may be your ride or die. But can you trust them tomorrow when you come into something, right? Those boundaries need to be put in place. And I feel like not put in place from where you are, put in place from what you are desiring, right? If you are desiring to win the $1 million, you got to believe it, right? So you got to start acting accordingly. So if you're trying to win the lottery, but you're still set up as if you have not won the lottery, what's going to happen when you win the lottery? If you have not eliminated those people that you have an inclination that they are jealous of you, or they are going to use you, or they are potentially already using you, how can you possibly win something and actually celebrate that and keep that, when you're only setting up boundaries based off your present day? But you're not manifesting for your present day. You're manifesting for your future. So Spirit is like, you need to learn how to better protect yourself for the things that you are manifesting. Not the present. Yes, you want to stay in the present and be grateful in the present, but you're manifesting for your future, which means you need to set your life up for your future, right? Otherwise, you win the lottery and now you have that best friend around that's like, girl, give me such and such. Oh boy, flip flop your own ass. Girl, give me such and such. Let's do this. Let's do that. Now you're just spinning and spinning and spinning. They just stepping into your light, taking, and you are giving instead of the opposite. You did not protect yourself as you should have. Page Pentacles. Typically, I get a little bit of Scorpio energy here. Hold on. You need to limit yourself. Limit yourself, Leo. Yes, a lot of you, because it's in your personality, okay? So don't be mad at me. But a lot of you want to be seen. A lot of you want to be noticed. A lot of you, just have that personality. But Spirit is saying you need to limit yourself to certain people. They shouldn't get all of you, right? Scorpio could be one zodiac sign that you can really learn from, because they are all about the mysteriousness, whether they are trying or not. People typically want to get next to them because they don't really show a lot. Now they're crazy as fuck, especially when they're mad. But they don't really show a lot. And I feel like you showcase a lot, whether you would like to or not. Meaning, you can easily, whether you like this part or not, you can easily be read, Leo, okay? I see you coming from a mile away. I literally can tell you're a Leo. Y'all like to, and this ain't for everybody, but just listen. Any Leo that I have met, I promise you I automatically know they're a Leo. As soon as they step in the room, I automatically know they're a Leo. Why? Because the clothes that you're wearing. You like to show off, okay, in some type of way. Whether it's your hair, it's your clothes, I know a man Leo when I see a man Leo. straight up, because whatever the fuck it is, it's always put together nice and everything else, always in the mirror somehow, some way. And like I said, this ain't gonna apply for everybody, but it's gonna happen in your own way. But I know Leo when I see a Leo. But it's like Spirit is saying, hold on. You need to limit the access to you, especially when you are in the midst of manifesting something big that you desire, or not even just big, something that you desire. You need to limit the access to you. It's not so much about the boundaries, just the limitations of other people. Because if you're looking that great, what do you think people see? Dollar signs. Even if you don't got no money, they want to be next to you. You need to use this your energy to your advantage. Don't lose me here. You need to use your energy to your advantage versus allowing other people to come in and be next to you and they ain't got shit to offer. You need to use your energy to your advantage to go next to people where they have something to offer you, right? Because we're thinking for our future, not our present, right? I'd rather have people believe that I have everything than that I have nothing. So therefore, I can get in doors that I typically could not go into. And then imagine that, because you may have done this, maybe your samples. Imagine, you finally use your skill set, you step into your power, step into your energy, you shine bright, and now somebody's attracted to you that has more than you have, and they're able to show you different doors or give you different things. But that one person that was jealous of you, that you had the inclination that was jealous of you, is still lingering around, and now they want to come too. But that wasn't the door that they were meant to enter. And now you already see how that, I mean, we can all basically tell how that fucking shit is going to end. There's your samples. 5 Pentacles. You need to limit the access to people. Sorry. A lot of these people, places, or things are going to be left out in the cold, and it is what it is. Leo, you're going to continue to shine brighter, and I feel like Spirit is saying you need to learn how to sit in your energy and shine brighter and brighter and brighter, no matter who the fuck has an issue with it, no matter who has a problem with it. I can't date a Leo man. I can't. Y'all be getting on my motherfucking nerves. You can't look better than me, okay? You spend too much fucking time in the mirror, and I got a problem with it already. Okay, and then one Leo man showed up at my motherfucking house. He was a stalker. Lord, I was ducking and dodging his ass from the window because I'm pretty sure he saw me because I didn't know it was him. I just heard this loud noise. When I first moved here, some of y'all heard the story, some of y'all didn't. When I first moved here, there was this one guy that I started seeing. I heard this loud noise outside the window, so I got up to go look out the window, and I ain't never hit that floor so fast. He was trying to leave something at my house. Nope, I did not answer that door. And I ghosted him after that. Actually, no. I told him I didn't want nothing. I forgot. Either way, I just can't do y'all Leos. Y'all be too much. I got Leo Venus, and it needs to be all about me, not the other way around. But either way, that's what Spirit's saying. That's what you need to learn. So what do you need to relearn, Leo? Y'all be getting so quiet on me. Don't get too quiet. I'll get in my head. So although I have ADHD and I get distracted by your comments, you get too quiet, and then I'll start thinking, what is Leo doing? The ADHD will kick in another way. What is Leo doing? Why aren't they talking? Am I frozen? Right? And then you just make me forget whatever message I am sending. So just kind of type a little bit every now and again so I can kind of keep on track. But either way, what does Leo need to relearn? Action. It really is all about you, Leo. So, if it's so basically how I said I can't do a Leo, right? Then fuck me. Okay? Just not the fuck part. Well, I mean, maybe the fuck part. Anyway, like I was saying, then basically, who the fuck give a fuck, right? That's what Spirit's saying. That's what you need to relearn. Who the fuck gives a fuck? I'm only one person. Karma. Scream. Goes to the extreme for attention. And single bachelor. Leo, they don't come back for no reason, okay? But don't get tied up in this because I feel like I'm going to say this two different ways. They don't come back for no reason. Friends, family, ex-lovers, whoever samples is, okay? They don't come back for no reason. Remember why they are coming back. Spirit is saying this retrograde, when they come back, they're not coming back for no reason. Your light is what they're missing. Right? They done ran out of the light that you gave them. Whatever energy source that they were using or they stole from you, they no longer have anymore. They need to be replenished. Do not give it to them. Do not give it to them. Do not give it to them. Do not give them access anymore. Because what did Spirit just say in the beginning? That's what you're going to be learning this retrograde. What you are relearning is a not giving access to people. Okay, not giving samples a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance. Fuck that motherfucker in they feelings. Fuck them in they feelings. Okay, if they gave a fuck, they would have done right the first fucking time. Stop taking they bitch asses back. They don't deserve you, but they want you. And they don't want you in the way that you think they want you. For those that's gonna damn near get sucked into their love spell or whatever, they don't love you the way that you think they do. So I don't like when women get high and mighty and be like, oh well, he came back, so he must love me. No the fuck he don't. No the fuck he don't. No the fuck he don't. So get out your feelings. If you gonna let this motherfucker come back in, you better learn how to use his bitch ass. And for my men too. If you gonna let that bitch come back in, you better learn how to use her. Just like she or he was using your ass or attempting to do again. And then get out. Don't stay longer than needed. That's when that karma really kick in. Get what the fuck your payback is and get the fuck out. Don't stay. Okay? Because it's not for your enjoyment. It is for payback and it's out. Unless you want the universe to kick your ass. You stay longer than necessary, you end up pregnant. Somebody end up pregnant. Or in jail. You got the King of Pentacles. They unsettled. They're unsettled. But. Now, you got money coming back around. Missed opportunity. You got money coming back around. Missed opportunity. Damn it. Why do you do it so quickly? You got money coming back around, missed opportunity. Ooh, your focus was somewhere else, Leo, than where it should have been, right? You've been manifesting something for a while, but you were unable to believe it because your focus was somewhere else. It was in the wrong place. Think about this. You're trying to manifest money. You're trying to get your life together. You're trying to manifest money, but your focus has been on love. Why doesn't this motherfucker love me? Why won't they talk to me? Why won't they just marry me? Why won't they, why don't I have any options? Whatever, right? It doesn't have to be this, but I need it as an example. Your focus has been elsewhere. So instead of you being concerned about what you're manifesting, which is, I want my life together, I want this money, you have been getting either new options come in, still don't got your money right, though. Those ex coming back in, still don't got your money right. But you see where you was putting your energy at? Whatever it is that you have been receiving that you really did not need or really did not want, Spirit is saying, because that's where your energy was. Whole time, you really want this, but you're more concerned about this. You're giving your energy away, your power away to other people, places, or things over what it is that you actually desire, right? This becomes second best to what it is that you're dealing with. And why you're dealing with this over here, I don't fucking know. Three of Wands in the Tower. You're going to have the messages. It's going to come back in. I'm telling you, this retrograde, somebody going to bring their bitch ass the fuck to you. Okay? Karma. They going to come back around. And Spirit is saying, this is not for you to pick the fuck back up. This is not for you to pick the fuck back up. This is honestly to show you that you got it. That's all this is. To show you that you got something that they desire. But they don't need it. They should not receive it. But these people, places, or things coming back around are not for you to pick back up and deal with. It's just literally just to show you that you still got it. You got something that they want. Why would you give that over to them? Why would you give that power over? Why would you give your love once again to them? Okay, fuck you and your feelings of I love them, but I love them. They don't love you. Okay, if we really want to be honest, they don't feel the same. So yes, you love them, but they don't feel the same. So why would you give over that love once again to them undeserving ass motherfuckers? Well, I really need this job. Well, they don't really need you. So why would you continue to stay with these ungrateful ass motherfuckers? You got the Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you were somewhere else, right? Manifesting this somewhere else. Manifesting this somewhere else. You said, I'll come back to this. When you coming back to it, Leo? When you coming back to it? And I feel like this is why Spirit's making it important right now for you to tell you that whatever you have been focused on, whatever you have been manifesting, is what is going to show up. And this is why I said those motherfuckers popping back up from your past may not just be popping up on their own. What were you focused on? Because you may have been the one that sent for them. So what were you focused on? You got the Two of Pentacles. Ship coming in and you focused on something else. Okay? Ship coming in and you focused on something else. I desire this and I desire this. I can't really tell which one I'm trying to, really manifest. Ship is coming in. Ship is coming in. You got to hurry up and decide. That's what Spirit's saying. You got to hurry up and decide. Because you basically are the single bachelor or single whatever. Single woman. What do you want? Okay? You don't got A or B right now. It hasn't really fully manifested. So do you want this motherfucker to love you? Okay? Or do you want the money? Okay? Whichever way you're manifesting. Okay? I just need to say it as an example. Do you want this motherfucker to love you? The one that already disrespected you? The one that already ghosted you? The one that did not give a fuck about your feelings? The one that, stole from you? The one that whatever the fuck else it is, but you still in love with and you feel like whatever, self-worth down the fucking hole. Okay, I can say that. But do you really want this motherfucker to love you? Because they're going to love you the same way that they loved you before. So, how bad do you want them to love you? But do you want them to love you? Or would you rather what you really want? Which one is it? Because you can't have both. In this world, basically, you can't have both. Not right now. Now, that's not saying you can't have love and money. That's not saying you can't have love and money. But not from this person. Not from this person. So this is like, for example, me and my ex. If I were to have still been with my ex and started my tarot channels and stuff, my main channel, I wouldn't have been able to have both. I would have had to choose. Because the only reason why I was able to start my channel was because my ex was no longer around. But if I chose my ex, fuck this channel. He wouldn't have gave me the time or day to even think about starting this channel, to even continue this channel. I would have probably erased this channel, or he would have deleted the channel so many times, gone through my phone, deleted the shit, and I would have to keep starting it over. Do you see how I couldn't have both? Not if I chose this love. I can gain a better type of love when I choose myself, and then I can have both. But Spirit is saying what you are going to learn now is choosing what's right for you. Not what you just desire just to desire, or because it wants you, you want it, right? We're not coming from the desperation. Spirit's trying to get you out of that. Spirit is saying you are going to relearn, basically, how to choose yourself. How to choose yourself. Because when you choose yourself, you get the best qualities of life. Okay, you get the best options in life. Six of Cups. You get the best options in life. Well, you can have it all. You got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Well, you can have it all. Spirit wants you to reconnect with what it is that you truly desire. Focus there. Choose that. Because what you need to realize is there's something that has been stopping you from really manifesting what it is that you want. What has been standing in the way, Leo? What samples, okay? And if you don't know what samples is something, person, place, or thing that breadcrumbed you, okay? It could have been you staying at a job or going back to a job or dealing with bullshit over and over again. It could be you choosing, samples could be your family members. Samples can be an ex-lover that you keep going back to. Either way, you get breadcrumbed, okay? So it doesn't have to necessarily just be a person. But what have you been connecting to that wasn't for your highest good? That would stop you. Hold on. Use the ex as an example, that situation. What is your ex? For like my story, what is your ex? What would stop you from having both? You can have both. Not with this scenario. Not with samples. What is your samples? And I mean your current samples, because if you still have not gotten your manifestation, there's another samples there. What is your distraction? What is your distraction? What stops you from getting what you want at any time? Person, place, or thing, like love, money, children, if you want that. Whatever it is. What stops you? What stops you from being truly happy, from seizing the moment and gaining whatever Leo wants? What stops you? That needs to go ahead and be eliminated. Because you still have something around. If you have not gotten what it is that you desire, you have something around that's stopping you. And it got to go. Okay? Let's move the fuck on. So, where is this retrograde directing you to? You got message at the bottom. You got house. My nails are dirty. Sorry. Where is this direct? It's going to wake you up, Leo. It's going to wake you up. But it's not just going to wake you up. It's going to wake up other people, right? You summoning something this retrograde. You have the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, and the Moon. I feel like it's not only going to wake up the desires, but everything that you need to gain what you desire. Everything that you need to gain what you desire. See, Spirit just needs your focus back on what you really want. Spirit doesn't want you spread too thin. Spirit wants you focus back on what you want, believing that you're going to get what you want, so they can wake up whatever you need to accomplish it, okay? So let's say you're trying to buy a house. Your focus has been on a house, but it's also been on other shit, right? So you really don't sit a lot in this energy of this house is already mine, preparing yourself for it. You don't really sit in that energy because you're spread too thin. Right? That job is overworking you, so you don't really have the time to really think about the house or spend enough time looking for a house, manifesting the house, and so forth. Spirit's basically saying to you that damn, which way was I going with that? I think I went into too much detail right there. You're summoning what it is that you need. You're summoning what it is that you need. So once your focus goes back to the house that you desire, now, you get the new real estate agent that magically appears or something. Or you get the Facebook ad, the right one that magically appears. Or the TikTok video that magically appears. Like, it's like Spirit saying you're about to summon what it is that you need. It's just about to be the right place, the right time. Destiny is going to take over. Divine timing is going to take over. You got the Hangman, 3 of Cups. Yeah, the people that you need are literally going to show up when you decide to focus on what it is that you want, and not just focus on it, believe it. Not just ask for it, not focus. Not just ask for it, believe it. Whatever it is that you need is going to show up right in the nick of time. Okay, but you cannot get into the energy of, damn, I only got 10 hours left. How am I going to how is this going to happen? How is this going to pull itself off, right? Because remember, your timing is not always the correct timing. You may feel you only have 10 hours, but it can happen in 20 hours, and that's the best time for it to ever have happened. Imagine what type of decisions you end up making in those 10 hours of panic. Imagine. So if you can't believe it fully beforehand, so let's say you have 10 hours, it doesn't happen until 20 hours, right? So you have 10 hours left, you start to panic, and you start to make some of the dumbest decisions because you're panicking. Like, when is it going to show up? When am I going to get it? I asked for it, I believe it, but now we're cutting close, right? It's easy for you to believe when you have like a week out. It's easy for you to believe it and not really think about it. But then you're cutting down on time, and then it's harder for you to believe it within those 10 hours. Then it goes down to 5 hours, and it still hasn't shown yet. And now you're panicking, right? This is the most crucial time where you need to hold the faith. Hold the faith, right? Because if it comes in those 20 hours, it was meant to come in those 20 hours. But imagine, once the time has passed, right? Those 10 hours has passed. You may be a little upset about it, but there's nothing you can do about it. So what are you going to do? Let it go, right? You're no longer going to panic, which what allows it to come through within the 20-hour limit, right? Because after you did not receive it when you wanted to receive it, it came through because you let it actually come through because you stopped thinking about it so much. You stopped truly focusing on it and freaking out over the fact that you were not going to receive it, right? The 5 of Wands. Yeah. So Spirit is saying it's going to show up, but it may not show up in the way that you expect it to show up, how you expect it to show up. But this is why Spirit is saying it's crucial for you to stay in your energy. They're directing you to places, people, places, and things that's going to allow you to gain what it is that you want, gain access to what it is that you want. But this is why you have to stay in your energy, because you just have to know that you are the shit and the universe loves you, and the universe is going to give you whatever it is that you ask for. You know it's coming. You just got to wait on it, right? And it will not, and then get out of your own timing. Get out of your timing. Get out of your timing. This is why you got to kind of be careful. This is where you have to basically just put in the action and then let the universe do the rest. Stop trying to control more of what you cannot control, right? This is where you have to get out of the timing of, people. Like the government says, this time, your documents say this time, this date, or whatever. You got to get out of that whole thing, because then that ends up trapping you, and that traps your beliefs of your manifestation from coming true. Basically, it traps it, because then you put a time limit on it. You put a timestamp on your life and on your manifestation. Either way, so let's move on. What is it opening you up for? What is this retrograde opening you up for? It's all beautiful. You got magic. Make a wish. Believe in miracles. Magic surrounds you. Pretty much what Spirit just said. What this retrograde is opening you up for is to gain what it is that you have been trying to manifest, but really trying to make you a believer. Right? You need this next manifestation to come through. In order for you to get where you're going to get to, in order for you to be who you need to be, you need this manifestation to come through. And it's coming, but where has your focus been? How much are you going to believe? Because I feel like for this manifestation to come through, you need to be a believer. Like, you just have to be a believer. Like, this one, I feel like is going to be the test of time. Okay, this is something big, at least for you, where it's not as easy to believe that it's going to happen. but you have to believe it. And I feel anything that comes shortly after that is going to be easier for you to believe because this one came through. You got the King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. See her just dreaming and sleeping, basically. Sleeping, dreaming. And you got the Queen of Cups. You got to stay a dreamer. Okay, you got to be 10 toes down and stay believing. Okay, believing that whatever you are asking for can be created. That reality can be stepped into. You got the Hierophant. Six of Pentacles. You may not know about it, but you can always learn about it, right? What does Spirit say? They're gonna send you access, like send you people, places, or things that you need to acquire what it is that you're manifesting. And I don't want you to limit yourself because you're like, well, I don't know anything about that. Right? I want to do that, but I don't know anything about that because they're going to send you those things. You're going to notice those things. You just got to hold on to it. So I don't care if you've never been in school or you wanted to be a NASCAR driver your whole life. You let that dream go and now all of a sudden it's coming back and you're like, well, I want to be a NASCAR driver. But I don't know the first thing about being a NASCAR driver. I only watched it on TV. You know, I don't know anybody in the pit or that's in the NASCAR industry or whatever. I don't even know how to. So maybe I'm just going to go ahead and let that dream go again, right? Spirit is saying, you gotta hold the dream. You gotta hold the dream. What do you want, Leo? Don't think about too many things at one time. What do you want? Don't think about the specifics when it comes to what it is that you need. What do you want? Spirit will send what you need in order to pursue what it is that you desire. But I feel like you spread too thin can go into, well, I need this and I need that and I need this. So if you want to be a NASCAR driver, well, I need to know people in the NASCAR industry. I'm going to need some money. I'm going to need this. I'm going to need that. Spirit's like, you're doing too much. And the Two of Swords. You're doing too much. I just want you to focus on the dream and do what you can. Okay, hold that vision of what it is that you want and see yourself receiving it. And get near some water. Get near some water. See yourself receiving it, Leo. How much time are we on? I think we can make it. See yourself receiving it. Okay, that's what this is going to open up for you. So what will this bring about from the past? Past, present, future, and then Spirit's message. What will this bring? What will this retrograde bring about from the past, Spirit? You got orphan, the present, oh Jesus. You got the baby. Some of y'all gonna get pregnant in the present very soon. Congratulations. Hopefully you own them. In the future, you got your ships coming in. But this doesn't have to just be a baby. It could be just your new beginning. Right? I feel like in the past, you were missing something. Right? You were giving yourself. Why? Because you were the orphan. That inner child needed something. So therefore, you came out of desperation. Your self-worth took a plummet. And therefore, you became more of a chaser energy. So some of you guys be like, well, I don't chase men, but you chase money. You chase money. Okay, same thing. Same thing. You just look at it like, well, at least I'm not chasing men or at least I'm not chasing women, but you are chasing money and money should not be chased either. Okay, money will run from you as well. You will repel that money away from you and wonder why you don't have what it is that you want because you're chasing it. You're desperate for it. Either way, past energy, samples. Okay, you needed samples. You wanted samples. You got the ball and chain with the rabbits. and the Hermit, right? You were looking for something that you desired, but you did not have. I feel like this is more forceful energy. In the past, you tried to force things to happen for you versus allowing it to naturally come to you. You got the Hermit again. This may have been when you constantly got knocked off course, right? Doesn't mean that you were on the wrong path. I mean, doesn't mean that you were on the wrong path, but you constantly got knocked off course. In the Four of Cups. Constantly got knocked off course. And I feel like after you would get knocked off course, you still desired what it is that you wanted, but distracted, right? Onto something else. Still desired what it is that you want, but chained to other things. So it's damn near impossible to get what it is that you want. For instance, you still desire love, you still desire true love, but you're knocked off course because you're entertaining somebody that does not love you. You're entertaining somebody that cannot love you. You're entertaining somebody that does not love you the way that you actually want to be loved, right? You desire to make a lot more money, but entertaining a job that does not pay you enough. Entertaining a job that you don't even fucking like, right? You desire to have a baby, but entertaining somebody that cannot give you kids, entertaining somebody that does not want children, right? You don't want children, but entertaining somebody that wants children, entertaining somebody that has children or whatever, that was your past. You're entertaining some bullshit. Now, your present, you have the baby. What will this bring about from the present? What you really want. Okay, whether this is a baby or this is something else. This is going to bring about what you really want. It's going to come back and it's going to be strong. You got the Whip. You cannot fight it anymore, Leo. And you're nasty, too. Literally nasty. Some of y'all really want to calm down in the bedroom now. Oh, look at that. Ships at the bottom again. You got the Woman. And you got Balance. Right now, there may be a little kickback when it comes to your manifestation. So I feel like it's starting to resurface again. Your dreams are starting to become more alive. You're starting to believe in yourself or believe again. But there's still a little kickback. There's still a little bit of a problem there. You got the Seven of Swords. You got the Three of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords. I need to go eat. I'm going to find out what I'm going to eat after. Anyway, there still may be a little kickback here. Because honestly, I feel like this is your energy. Trying to do too much. Your dreams are starting to awaken and you want to make them happen. And so you're trying to force them to happen. You're trying to force yourself to find your lover, right? You're really trying to look for them. You're trying to force this job to pay you more money. You're trying to find a way to make more money. It's forced energy right now. In the present, this retrograde is going to show you everything that you are trying to force. Everything that you are trying to force. This is where if you're not careful, you're going to relearn it, not to settle. You're going to relearn not to settle. I feel like this retrograde in the present is going to show you what you want, but it's not going to be exactly what you want. Don't go back into samples, okay? Don't go back into samples. So this is like giving you something that's nice, but it's really not what you want. Really not what you want. So it's going to bring back those old relationships where that person, because you desire love and you're manifesting love, so don't get stuck, okay? Or don't lose me here. You're manifesting love. You want love. You said, Spirit, I really want love. This is where the desperation comes in. I really want love. Like, why has nobody, found me yet? Like, why am I still lonely and everything? Then the ex comes knocking again. Horrible relationship, but you've been so lonely for a long ass time. What do you decide to do? Give that motherfucker another chance. Even if it's just sex, just give him a chance. It's only sex. It's not going to hurt nobody. You saw this motherfucking baby out here. But either way, it's not going to hurt nobody. Then, you lose focus on what you've been manifesting. Love. You get sidetracked. You get off track. You get further away from what you actually wanted. You settled. How long is it going to take you now to get to what you want to get to? To get to that love. So I feel like this retrograde in the present is going to send you, back certain things or bring up, because it could be new. It doesn't have to be old. It's going to bring about, new people, new love options that do not fit your criteria. But if you're in that desperation energy, you'll take it. You won't say no because you're desperate for it. It'll give you jobs. It will give you jobs that will pay you. But if you're in that desperation energy, you won't reject it because I need it right now, right? There's nothing better that's coming. So fuck it. I'm going to just go ahead and take it. Even though I know it's not going to really make me happy. You're going to re-experience what you have been allowing yourself to experience in the past before your ships come in. But I feel like your ships are only coming in when you decide that you really want it. Say no to drugs. All right. And what is it going to bring about for the future? Look at that. The ships and the compass. Much business on my nails. The book and justice. The heart wants what the heart wants. Two of Wands. And the Emperor. But sidetrack. I really don't mind. I mind Leo men when they try to outdo me, okay? But then I don't mind Leo men because then I don't gotta be like, why the fuck do you got that outfit on? I don't want to be seen with you. Right? So maybe I could give them a chance. Oh, anyway, back to the reading. Sorry, I just got sidetracked. But you go in what it is that you desire. But that control. You see how you had the compass here, right? You had the compass in the world, right? And what do they say? You are ruled by the sun, which is fuck the moon, okay? You are ruled by the sun. The Emperor. See how the Emperor, don't get lost. Basically, you are ruled by the sun. So it is automatically going to find you. I feel like they use the moon because what do people typically look for at night? When there's no light, they look for the moon. Okay? Because that's what's going to light the way. So if the moon can light the way, imagine during the day. Most people are asleep at night. Most people. Okay? On wherever their side of the world is. Most people are asleep at night. So they're not looking for the moon. Yeah, I see the moon and then I close my eyes. But during the day, I always see the sun. I always see the sun unless I take a nap or something. But we're not including the naps. You always going to see the sun. So Spirit is saying what this is going to bring about is exactly what you want. It's going to lead you to exactly what you want. Okay, but you're more likely going to find it during the day. But you could find it at night. But either way, it's going to lead you to exactly what you want. That's what Spirit is saying. It's going to bring in exactly what it is that you want. But you got to keep the faith. You got to keep believing. And you got to stop settling. Leo, you are better than that. Way better than that. Stop coming from a place of desperation because whatever energy you are putting out is what you're going to receive. What is going to come in. How it started off in the beginning. Leo, what are you going to receive? Are you going to receive exactly what you've been manifesting because you believed it? Or are you going to receive what you do not want because that's what you believe that you are more than capable of gaining? Right? So if you believe you're not worth nothing, you're going to receive nothing. If you believe that you're worth everything, you're going to receive everything. But Spirit is saying it's going to bring about whatever it is that you believed in, whatever your focus was on. Now let's get Spirit's message and then get about this reading. So do not act like your past orphan self. Expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Fuck your ego. Okay, stop being scared. Motherfuckers should be scared to lose you. Not the other way around. Okay, you gotta boost your damn own ego. Because everybody ain't gonna do it for you. You got harmony. Exhaustion. Out here doing the most. Just exhausting yourself. And you got intensity. Yes, you may be a lot for people, but look at that as a sign. That Spirit is saying you gonna run them bitches off, and they're not supposed to be there. They're not supposed to be there. They can't handle you. Don't let them in. So if you run them off, whether they ghost you or, whatever the fuck happens, then they weren't meant to be there. They're not a part of your path. Stop trying to pick them back up. Okay, stop trying to keep them. You gonna run yourself thin. Spirit's like, you only got enough energy for yourself, basically. There's only so much daylight within the world, right? Or within a day for you to use to do what you need to do. Like, let's just say, like, the stores are only open for so long before they shut the fuck down, right? And you can't do whatever you need to do until the next day. So Spirit is saying there's only so much. Don't get into the time too much, because time does not exist. But there's only so much time, just so I can get the message out. There's only so much time that you have to do what needs to be done. So don't just be wasting it. Don't just be wasting it. Time does not exist, but if we go off this world, we are aging. Okay? And that's not saying that no. We are aging. We are aging, right? You don't want to be wasting. I feel like every day, every age, every second is your best, okay? So I know they have like your best years or whatever. What do people do? Like, either become a millionaire in their youth, become a millionaire in their young adults, become a millionaire in older in age or whatever. It doesn't matter. But damn it, hold on, cause shit, I got stuck, and then I'm hungry at the same time. Hold on. Time is an illusion, but you can't always look at it that way. You're gonna see the time because you're human, right? You're bound to notice the time. You're bound to notice the aging. You're bound to notice, whatever it is. So, Spirit is basically saying to you, you don't want to waste time on unnecessary things, right? Holding on to unnecessary grudges, holding on to unnecessary people, holding on to unnecessary things that are holding you back. You want to fill this life up with intensity, right? The things that you really want, achieving the things that you really want. So you want to fill this world, your life, because you only got one right now, of traveling, experiencing what you want to experience, and not being exhausted to the point that you can't do anything, right? You spend most of your days fucking, because that's what the world does, spend most of their days fucking killing themselves, working day in and day out. They can't go live. They can't go experience things. Some people will die never knowing love because they never allowed themselves to. Never knowing they're riches because they never allowed themselves to, right? It doesn't matter necessarily how much money you have, it's how rich you feel. But some people will never allow themselves to feel rich because they'll be killing themselves day in and day out to appeal to what society has said richness is. You have to be a billionaire in order to be rich. You got to be a millionaire in order to be rich. You have to have, let's just say you have to have a provider, to feel love. You have to have a nurturer to feel love. You have to be with the man and the man to feel love. You have to be with the man and the woman to feel love. You know what? There's just so many fucking shits, okay? At this fucking point, I'm fucking annoyed my damn self. Shoot. So many fucking rules, okay? And if you continue to follow somebody else's fucking path, somebody else's fucking rules, you gonna be unhappy. So Spirit is saying, get on your own motherfucking timing, okay? Damn it. Get on your own damn time. It's all about you. and not everybody else's shit. Fuck, they ain't never gonna be fucking happy. Let them. Okay, they always gonna be jealous of whatever you choose, but choose your damn self, Leo. Shoot, choose what the fuck you want, and I'm fucking hungry. Join my Riches Rituals on my website, blahscrystalsale.com. Look in the description box. It's underneath the group rituals tab. If you have not signed up for it, Leo, stop fucking waiting. It's on my website, blahscrystalsale.com. It's called Riches. Put it in your cart and you can purchase it. Anyway, love y'all. Thank y'all. That's pretty much y'all reading. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.